they're not fond of silly little mortals with delusions of grandeur. Don't blame me if they ignore you, or worse, strike you down with a bolt of lightning for your belligerence.
I don't think they're going to do that. They can't kill the Dark King. He's unkillable. So, something that I wanted to mention as well. They call it Sard here, which is kind of interesting to mention. So, Sard of Our Lead is apparently a safe haven for Alesia worshippers. But why wouldn't it be Fennecasekel, where her throne is right there? What a weird thing. Anyway, Morihaus. Hello, buddy.
Greetings, Lord Crusader. I have heard much about you from your friend, Naomi.
She doesn't know much about me, but anyway.
It is both an honor and a marvel to receive a visitor from another era.
It would have been funny if he's like, it must mean we're doing something good or something like that. It's like, yeah, about that.
She is known by many names. She was named Alesh by her followers, and this led to the more familiar corruptions Alashut, Esha, and Alesia. Another title was Paravant, meaning first of its kind. From that, the names Paraval, Pevish, Parathu, and Perif were derived. But as her lover and consort, I knew her as Paravanya, First Empress, Lady of Heaven, and Queen Utsirod.
Queen Utsirod. So, see, Morihaus even says Alesia, so it's weird that a lot of the characters say Alicia, and then he just says Alesia. I think even Garrus says it too, so it's weird that some of them say it in two different ways. Anyway, you, by chance.
I am Morihaus, the first breath of man. I was granted the Nordic powers of Thu'um by Kynareth, and sent here to aid in the liberation of humanity.
Why'd you put more emphasis on the part? Like, it's just Thu'um. The power of the Thu'um. It's not Thu'um. I don't know. It's weird. Anyway, Crusader's Relics.
Pellinol is always boasting that his armor and weapons are from the future and can't be recreated.
Well, my armor's from the past. Wait a minute.
Yet I know that he traveled extensively with a talented blacksmith named Vulcanus, who maintained his armor. It will be worth your while to talk to him. As for reconsecrating them, you'll have to ask Pellinol about that.
I've already asked him. He was mean about it, though. Vulcanus.
He wants to stay far away from adventuring nowadays. But last I heard, he had settled down in Sersen. He'll probably send you on a quest for some exotic raw materials first, before he'll help.
Oh, that jokester guy. He always wants that. Anyway, it's fine. Alright.
Farewell, Lord Crusader.
Alright, Queen Alesia. Well, my fridge just turned on. Let's go.
Welcome, Crusader. I have long foreseen your arrival here today, and sense that you have an important role in events to come.
You've seen my arrival? Wait, this doesn't make any sense. You've foreseen my arrival, the Dark King in the past. Interesting. My role.
I sense that you will play an important role in future events. But before you can, you must restore that which grants you powers from the Eight. Only by recovering, repairing, and then reconsecrating the artifacts that you call the Crusader's relics can you hope to succeed.
I can succeed without that. Crusader's relics.
You are in possession of all 8 of the Crusader's relics. Yet, they are damaged beyond use, and are tainted by Daedric magic.
Pellinol says magic fire.
You must seek the aid of both Morihaus and Pellinol to ensure they are repaired and reconsecrated.
Pellinol's a joke. Anyway, foreseen my rival.
Yes. As a slave, I prayed to the Aedra for liberation from the Aliens. My prayers were answered in the form of 3 visions of things to come.
Yay!
The 3rd vision was a harbinger, Pellinol's arrival. While this has come to pass, part of the vision has long perplexed me.
Okay.
For in the vision, Pellinol's every action was shadowed by a mortal clad in the same armor.
That's not gonna happen.
Something I thought impossible. Yet, with your rediscovery of Pelinal's artifacts in a future era, and your arrival here today, my understanding of the third vision is now complete.
I thought I turned that off. There you go, I'm turning that off, definitely. Stupid thing. Freed slaves.
The Aliads have enslaved our kind for too long. We are freeing slaves across Sirod, and they in turn are bolstering our numbers. For every slave that you free, we will pay you a reward of 200 gold.
It's a scam, isn't it? It's that scam thing that keeps popping up in my thing. Yeah, they keep doing this. Okay, whatever. Freed slaves.
For freeing the slaves, you have our gratitude. As promised, here is your reward.
Same idea, okay. Free slaves again.
For every slave that you free, we will pay you a reward of 200 gold. Please come and see me if you freed any slaves, and wish to claim the reward.
Okay.
May the 8 guide your way.
Cool, alright. Let me out, buddy. Alright.
Lord Crusader, are you heading off?
Yeah, I'm gotta go fix this armor or whatever. It's broken.
So they know of a way to repair them? That's great.
Yeah.
Queen Alicia has asked me to study the Adabel, so I'll be here in Fanikasekul if you need anything.
Yeah, this armor's weak or whatever. It broke. I don't know how, but it's fine. Adabel.
Yes, the Adabel, meaning Godstone in the Aelid language. They are Aelid soul gems of great power. You see the red diamond that Queen Alicia is wearing around her neck? That's actually Chimel Adabel, the godstone that eventually became the Amulet of Kings, as worn by Uriel Septim. It turns out that there's 2 others just like it, and I've been given the chance to study them.
Okay.
See you.
Okay. Well, you usually run back to your spot. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I wonder if they keep trying to send me new messages through different numbers because I keep blocking them. Anyway, continuing on from where we left off, this is something I want to mention as well. Where are you going? Anyway, doesn't matter. So when we played through on the other playthrough, certain things were really weird. I already mentioned it during those videos, but I'm gonna mention it again. I'm not seeing the ones that are usually here happen again, so that might have been a fluke. Or that might have been the other mod. So I have another mod on that playthrough specifically. It is called... It's either Oblivion Uncut or Oblivion XP that's doing it. It's or the combination between the two. I'm not quite sure. But anyway, the combination between those 2 mods creates a different thing that a plot that gets occurred. Where what I'm talking about is that certain enemies will respawn far faster than they're naturally supposed to be able to do. Like these alien guys right over here. And this is what I mean when I talked about it before during that thing, where these guys usually don't regenerate fast enough. So usually you only get to kill maybe about 4, maybe 5 of them, or like 2 to 4 of them. Oh. Alright, so back to where I was talking about. So pretty much like, yeah, like there's, like usually you won't have like a repeat of them all the time. Which is weird because those mods actually let you repeat killing these guys over and over again, which is funny because that gives you even more like money and experience in terms of the Oblivion XP, right? So either way, you're getting like a ton of experience and you're getting a ton of gold based off of just this stuff, which is incredible. Yeah, the only difference is I just used Healing Vitality and the 2 running ones. Oh, ooh, ooh, me liking. All right, come on, buddy. Come on. Yeah. Unfortunately, you guys aren't strong enough to deal with the Dark King, man. He's just too strong. No, he's just a little too strong for you guys. Yeah, so those are usually the guys that I usually face when I come up here. There is a chance that we might find another one right here. Either it's here, or we find an over here, which is fine. Yeah, we can tank your hits, no problem. Ogres are not that strong this game, not at all. Don't know what you're talking about. There is a chance that we'll find another alien guys over around here. Oh, there you are. Alright. Ooh. Alright, buddy. Ow. There we go. Perfect. There we go. Awesome. Really? Nothing? Because usually when I get here, I find another one, but then again, it's a rare chance that it happens. And I'm wondering if it's an area or it's just timing. Or maybe it's like those two guys are over there. They get it's along their patrol route kind of thing. Doesn't matter. Anyway, here's the thing that I kind of want to mention as a requirement. I may or may not. I may or may not apply it towards it, but I will probably do it for the modifiable gold requirement for it. We'll get to that after we talk to Vulcanus, and you'll know why.
Welcome to Sirkin. I am Master Blacksmith Vulcanus, creator of the finest farm implements in Sirad.
Vulcanus.
That's me, Vulcanus, the Master Blacksmith. I create the finest farming implements in Sirad.
I don't get why this mod does that.
I used to be an adventurer, but there's already enough strife in the world without me adding to it. So I've retired from creating weapons and armor, and instead I specialize in tools that help things to grow.
That's cool. Reforge my weapons and armor.
You want me to reforge your weapons and armor? You must be mistaken, my friend. I gave up the adventuring life long ago, and I no longer create instruments of war.
But you're not creating, you're just repairing. But only you can reforge Pelinal's relics.
Pelinal's weapons and armor? By the eight! They are Pelinal's equipment. They're supposed to be indestructible. What have you done to them?
Eh.
And just as importantly, how did you get them off Pelinal?
Well, here's the story.
So, you say you obtained these from the future? Times are strange indeed, with demigods and travelers from the future roaming the land.
True.
The technology to make Titanite alloy won't be discovered for another few thousand years.
Great.
Or so Pelinal says.
Gotta go play some Dark Souls, I guess.
As a time traveler, he knew the secrets of Titanite alloy and taught me how to maintain his equipment.
I gotta go play some Dark Souls, guys. Alright, I'm gonna be right back until I do some Dark Souls farming for this Titanite, I guess.
Believe it or not, Titanite alloy is actually a type of steel. Very pure iron and carbon alloyed together with Titanite. Heat treated in a certain way, it becomes one of the toughest alloys known. Stronger than even Daedric ebony.
Ooh, Daedric
The hardest part of making this alloy is obtaining the Titanite, of course.
Yeah, you can get it as a rare thing from most things in Dark Souls, so not really that difficult. But anyway, yeah, Titanite. I think it's Titanite shards or Titanite chunks, I think it's shards that you can get from small enemies, I think. I don't know. I don't remember.
That's the problem. It doesn't exist naturally. The only place it's been found is within the meteorites that the gods hurl down from the heavens. Since I haven't worked on Titanite alloy in a while, and I know the site of a meteorite strike nearby, I'll make a deal with you. I'll reforge Pelinal's gear for you if you bring me 30 pounds of Titanite crystals. But before you agree, there's a couple of catches.
Titanite shards, that's what they're called. What's the first catch?
The first catch is that the meteorite site is deep underwater, and the few who dared investigate it never returned from its depths. There were reports of one Argonian who claimed to return alive. He said he was attacked by living crystal and barely escaped with his life. Whether his stories are true or just the ramblings of a maddened lizard, you'll need water-breathing equipment and a light source as well. Tamira the Enchanter over there may have some items that you'll find useful.
And the second catch?
Titanite is a very hard and tough mineral. Only diamond is hard enough to scratch it. I have a diamond-tipped hammer here if you want to buy it for 400 gold. No returns if you buy it, though.
I'll obtain the Titanite